Hi everyone, I'm Medha Kukkalli. I am a OneGoal Year 2 student, soon to be graduate from Westside High School and a first year student at the University of Houston. I am so delighted to represent OneGoal here tonight, celebrating 10 years of OneGoal in Houston. It's a pretty surreal moment for me to be up here and have the opportunity to stand in front of you all today in one of the most critical turning points of my life. In a little over a month from now, I, the daughter of a South Asian family, raised in the great city of Houston, will don my cap and gown, walk the stage, and accept my diploma as a high school student. OneGoal is all about what comes after this moment, which I'm going to get to, I promise. But I feel like it's worth acknowledging and naming this accomplishment. For generations of young people before me, this was the highest pinnacle of educational achievement that they could hope for, and it's happening for me. Every decision I make, every path I follow, and every impact I have on my world from here on out would have been shaped by the experiences and the values contained in the last 12 years of my academic journey. The insecurity I felt, the isolation I felt from remote learning, the expectations for students from South Asian families, all of it evolved into its own weight on my shoulders. But also the opportunity to step into leadership roles and embrace volunteering positions, that added meaning to my life. All of this has contributed to my sense of curiosity, my empathy for others, and the optimism I have for my future. Thanks to OneGoal, I am more in touch with those experiences that have shaped my values and my identity. And I feel rest assured that I can be true to myself in this next chapter of my life. So how did I get here? And by here I mean not only ready to graduate, but graduating with a plan set in place, some certainty of how it will be paid for, and confidence in the fact that I have the tools and the guidance to help me earn my degree. It all started when I heard about this post-secondary advising program on campus called OneGoal. Now, I'm someone who loves to plan, and I knew I wanted to go to college. I just didn't know how I was going to go about it. I had questions like, what school should I consider? How do I go about applying? The biggest question, how am I going to afford all of this? So when I found out that one of my teachers was teaching this class for free on campus, you better believe I jumped at the opportunity. Little did I know, this experience would change my life. I felt an instant connection with my peers and my program director, and I'm still close friends with many of my peers today. I came in expecting all my questions to have answers to them, in which they did. But I also gained a sense of self-confidence, just from being in such a fulfilling and enriching environment. My program director, shout out to Ms. Strickland, she fostered a truly inclusive environment. She encouraged us to be vulnerable about our struggles and about our experiences. But she also offered us internship opportunities, scholarship opportunities. It was her that helped me get a job tutoring students from underserved elementary schools in the local Houston area. And this actually helped me into falling in love with human development and teaching, which are pathways I do intend to explore further. We went through a simulation experience in one lesson where it kind of gave us an idea of what we would be spending on college. Residency, tuition, textbooks, things like that. In this project, we took a deep dive into what was most important in selecting our college. Now, we were encouraged to think about our personal fit, our financial fit, our academic match. Through this process, and though it wasn't true for all my classmates, but for me, financial fit was my top priority. I do not want to leave college with a mountain of debt. Who does? Nobody, right? Through every step of personal exploration, I knew that overall cost stood far above everything else. So together, with my program director, we sprang into action. We researched schools that were in my price range, schools that offered substantial financial aid, schools where they have a high percentage of completion for students from lower income families. Now I'm barely scratching the surface here of what it means to build a personal fit list through OneGoal. It's incredibly comprehensive. But through this process, the University of Houston came up. They offer a free tuition grant for families that make less than $65,000 a year. U of H is also close to my family, so I can save by living at home for the first year. They also offer a rigorous course environment, which will meet my academic needs. And I'm getting in the weeds a bit here, but I tell you all this because I want you guys to know what a golden and rare opportunity it is to be a part of OneGoal. I've heard the stat thrown around that the average high school student receives 38 minutes of post-secondary advising a year. Without OneGoal, that would be me. Sweating it out alone, trying desperately to find the answers to my questions in a school where there's limited resources. Now, I want to say again how honored I feel to be at this podium tonight. And before I close out, I have one last thing to share. As a OneGoal Fellow, and through this journey of self-discovery, one of the most valuable lessons I've learned has been to embrace my heritage and embrace my culture. I think of my Aji, my grandmother, and my mother, and the values of discipline and kindness they instilled in me, values that I intend to carry on in my post-secondary journey. Now, family is immensely important to me, and I still have long phone calls with my grandmother over the phone. And I will carry on these moments with me after high school. I want my family to see me graduate. I want my family to see me find a job where it doesn't only provide me stability, but fulfillment. Now, when I'm done here, I would love to chat with as many of you as I can, as I've been doing, and gain some insight into some of the career fields here tonight. Possibly talk about some internship opportunities. The motto tonight is network. Just want to let you guys know. Yeah. But again, thank you all for allowing me to share my story and speak my truth. I'm truly grateful to have the opportunity to speak in front of you all today. Thank you so much.